Hello guys and welcome back to the Red Devil Stand with all the latest Manchester United news and transfer news. Well, I would like to start this video by thanking all of you guys for showing such love and support for the community. I mean, I couldn't ask anything more than that, guys. I mean, you guys have been absolute legend in the comment sections. I have seen all the comments, today morning when I woke up, I was absolutely stunned by the show, by the love you have shown, guys, in this community. And as I have said so many times, it may be a small community, but it is stronger than ever, and it will get even more stronger each passing day. No matter what they do to us, YouTube do to us, I'm pretty sure we will overcome every obstacle that's been thrown into us. Thank you, man. Thank you, Rohit, for joining, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I will get into all the stuff. See, the thing is that there are lot of news that's been coming out regarding Mason Greenwood, Mainoo, Maguire, Fred, Mctominay, and obviously our HOJLUND saga is continuing. So yeah, man, I will get into all of those things, but yeah, I just wanted to started the video by thanking all of you guys, man. Yeah, right. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for your support, man. Thank you all of you guys for your support. And yeah, if anybody is new to this community, and if you enjoy watching the show, I would like to request you to please subscribe. Our next target is 130. We are just one away from it. So please, guys, do that. It's absolutely free. It will not cost you anything. So without any further ado, let's get started. So the first thing I would like to talk about is Mason Greenwood. As I already know that many of you guys want Mason Greenwood back in our squad, playing in this season wearing a Manchester United shirt. And I get your feeling, guys. I absolutely get your feeling, guys. I do. So yeah, there are some, positive news maybe for you guys, those who want him. I absolutely feel you, man. And this is coming from the Sun, and they are saying secret talks with Adidas are ongoing and have been described as positive. Old Trafford bosses are set to decide in weeks on the future of the England striker. The player is already back training with Man United's blessing. Old Trafford staff are overseeing the England Aces regime, and he has spoken more than once with the boss Eric Ten Hag. Hopes of a playing return after charges against him dropped, and assurance from Adidas is likely to see other sponsors follow suit. A source said the initial signals from Adidas are positive. Without their blessing, it would be hard to see a way back, but they have communicated his return would not necessarily be an obstacle. They have certainly given the impression they would not be fiercely opposed to it. Last night, Adidas said, and it's quoted, that that's a question for the club. As sponsors, we have no influence over the team lineups. So yeah, man, as we all know that Adidas is our sponsor with many other companies out there. Those who were quite reluctant to sponsor Greenwood, we have all known that in the past few months, he have lost many brand advertisement and all that stuff, many sponsorship he have lost. And so the thing is that he's a kid. He was growing. He was in his prime of his career, kind of, not prime of his career, but it was on a build-up. We all know that. The brilliance he can give into the club, it's undoubtedly. There is no doubt about that. As I've said so many times, that he is an out-and-out, a magnificent player. But we all knew what was going, regarding him, around him for the past more than 18, 19 months now. It's actually right now. So yeah, I will still say, no matter what, I would still think that they are loaning him out would be the best option for the club and Mason Greenwood as well. But the way they are letting him sit around and training himself alone, it is spoiling his career. And it is now, even me also, I am now also questioning about his future, that yeah, we may see him wearing the red shirt this particular season. Because see, the thing is that if they would have loaned him out, if that was the plan, to loan him out, I guess we would have done that already. But we haven't done that. We haven't talked with any club about loaning him out. Yeah, we have put him as the, we have included him in the deal when we first tried to, buy HOJLUND from Atlanta, but they have rejected it then and there. So after that, we haven't linked Mason Greenwood with any other club, especially for loaning him out. So I guess there is a probability, if you guys ask me, that there is absolutely a probability that we will see Mason Greenwood in this particular season. Please let me know, guys. Please let me know that what are your thoughts about this Mason Greenwood situation, as I already know that many of you guys want him. So what do you think about this particular news? Because see, the thing is that, does every Manchester United fans want him? Absolutely not. Does many Manchester United fans want him? Absolutely yes. So there is a 50-50 even in the fan base about Mason Greenwood subject. And I have told you guys so many times that if Mason Greenwood starts in this season, believe me or not, it will happen. I'm not saying that I told you so, but I haven't been wrong in many situations, like Rashford playing in the number 9 and all that stuff. So yeah, man, it could happen. Believe me, the way British media works, the way British fan base work, they will banter Mason Greenwood in every possible way. So please, guys, please let me know that what your thoughts about that in this particular Mason Greenwood subject, man. Please let me know, guys. Gurpreet is saying, bring back Mason Greenwood to Manchester United squad. He is a great 9. As I have said, man, I know already that many of you guys are a huge fan of him. You guys want him, and there is nothing bad about that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. As a fan, you can want him back. There will be, if he really is back, to be very honest, if he actually returns in Manchester United squad this season, I know that there will be repercussions against him, but there will also be some positive vibes. I'm pretty sure. See, the thing is that the only thing that worries me, to be very honest, the one and foremost thing that worries me when it comes to Mason Greenwood, that he hasn't played in competitive football for over 18, 19 months. That is quite worrisome. That is a thing to be worried about. I guess so. So that is one thing I am concerned. I don't know how will we see playing Mason Greenwood, and especially the way he had played before all those incidents happens. We have seen how brilliant a player he can be. So yeah, if he can deliver that kind of gameplay in the coming season, absolutely fine. Have I any doubt about that? Yeah, I do have. I do have some constructive doubt. It's not like that, I am saying that out of thin air. Absolutely not, guys. The thing is that, as I've said, that he has been out 18 months, more than 18 months now, out of competitive football. That is a huge thing. You can train all day long. You can have the hardest training in the world, but still it will not equal the actual pitch time you can get when you are in that starting 11. So that is what is concerning me. Please let me know your opinion, guys, as well. Eric is saying, imagine the hunger he has now to get back on the pitch. Yeah, man, that is an important point. I will say absolutely you are spot on that particular point, Eric, that yeah, he will have some hunger to prove other people wrong. The criticism, all the bullshit he has been getting for the past over a year, over 1.5 years, that is huge amount of time. And I'm pretty sure he already got bantered in every possible way, in social media, in real life. I guess we have faced some, really hard times. I really feel for the lad. The way his life gone downhill and the way it was on the up trajectory, and it fall, up a cliff, I guess. So yeah, he needs a lot of work to do. There is a huge load of work in front of him. He cannot get demoralized. He has to, go through every obstacle that's been thrown into him. I do hope if Manchester United officials, decides to let him stay and play in this season as a Manchester United player, I do hope he overcomes all that, obstacles, man. I absolutely hope so. Thank you so much, guys, for supporting this way, man. I mean, seriously. Thank you, club's main sponsor. We desperately need him. Yeah, man, we do. If you ask me, do we need him? Absolutely, we need him. The only thing I'm concerned about his performance, that how will he perform? That is the main question, man. Rajdeep is saying, If this could be the only thing to keep Glazer's family fine, just bring back Greenwood and Glazer's family stay too. I mean, see, the thing is that there is no relation between Glazer's family and the Greenwood man. They are just mercenaries. It doesn't matter which player is doing something, which player plays or doesn't play, as long as they make money out of the club, they're all right, man. They're absolutely okay with whatever happens with the club, whether we win some trophies, whether we does not win any trophies. They don't give a shit about all those things. The only one and only thing that's been around their head when it comes to Manchester United is how much money they're making out of it, as we all know already, man. Shank is saying, "Oh my Greenwood, come back soon. I really miss you." Yeah, man. I guess you guys, as I've said. Mason Greenwood in Manchester United squad. Hello, James. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the comment. Thank you for your comment, man. I guess you are new in the community. Please let us know where are you from, man. Anindo is saying our golden backs come back again. Yeah, man. Yeah, he was our golden boy. Seriously. I mean, yeah, if you compare him to Garnacho, in some sense, he's better than Garnacho. He was better than Garnacho. And that is my, only worry. That the way he will perform in the coming season, if actually our officials decide to let him stay, it is a quite huge decision they will be taking. Because believe me, the club is divided in this particular matter. It is about 50-50. 50% of the fans want him, 50% of the fans does not want him, and I respect both their opinion, man. They have their own opinions. They have reached that conclusion with some points keeping in their mind. So I will not disrespect any of the opinions. But yeah, do we need Mason Greenwood? Especially the way we are conducting this summer transfer market, we absolutely need him, man. We absolutely need him. Because if we have, signed Harry Kane and HOJLUND, then we could have, afforded to let him go out on loan or maybe sell him if we are getting a huge amount of money. But the thing is that we haven't got those. The only striker we will get, I'm pretty sure it would be only HOJLUND. So if we can get Greenwood play in our squad in the coming season, that would be an actual booster, man. That would be an actual booster. So anyway, I'm pretty sure that you guys want to know the latest saga that's been ongoing for so long time, the HOJLUND saga. I will get into this right now. So this is coming from Alfredo Pedula. This came, yesterday night, and he said, these are the decisive hours for the transfer of Rasmus HOJLUND to Manchester United. The intention is to define the negotiation by tomorrow. At that point, the Danish striker could not take part in the friendly match that Atlanta will play in Bournemouth. These are the latest updates. Manchester United's latest offer is 62 million euros plus 5 million in bonuses. The request from the goddess, the Atlanta, is 68 to 70 million euros plus 5 in bonus. The negotiation is closed and the solution could come with a slight increase in the fixed part and an increase in bonuses to reach 75. At that point, it will be a welcome solution for both clubs. So as it stands right now, Atlanta is really pushing us hard to suck out at the very least of 75 million euros. That is a huge sum of money, man. I would say that I have always said I am not doubting my manager. I am not doubting the ability of Rasmus HOJLUND. I am not doubting those things. But paying 75 million euros for a 20-year-old guy, it's a huge risk we are taking. It's a huge risk. Is the risk worth it? I will say yes, man. In my opinion, it is worth taking the risk. Please let me know your opinion, guys, as well. That do you think that spending 75 million euros on HOJLUND, as we all know that how our transfer market has been, we have been limited in our budget and all that stuff. So what do you think about this Rasmus HOJLUND status as it stands right now? It's quite clear that Atlanta will not budge. Maybe they will. At the very least, we will have to pay, I guess, 70 million, including add-ons. I guess that would be, that is what we would be end up with. So I guess that could be the case, man. Please let me know your opinion, guys. Please let me know. Rian is saying, I can't wait. I miss him a lot. I guess you're talking about Greenwood, man. Yeah, man, we do that. We desperately need his clinicality and his ability to finish on ball foots both foots will come a long way. Yeah, man, as I've said that earlier as well, the ability what Greenwood have and even Rasmus HOJLUND have to finish with both of their boots, that is quite, amazing. You do not see in every other forward, that capability. So yeah, that is quite rare to found, especially nowadays. Either a player is left-footed or right-footed. You get both-footed striker or a forward. It's really rare each passing day. So getting two of those, it would always help us, man. It would do nothing but help us. Absolutely. Adam is saying we really need Greenwood, man. Yeah, man, I can feel you guys. I can absolutely feel you guys, man. See, the thing is that when I say that they should send him out on loan, it's not like that. It is my entire opinion. It is not like that. I do want him in our club as well. When I say that, I keep some things in mind, as I have mentioned so many times, that what if Greenwood wouldn't be able to, handle all the banters he will be getting. Because believe me or not, he will get those. He will get those, no matter how brilliantly he performs. At the very least, in the first few matches, he will get bantered, especially by the opposition clubs, and when he will play in the Old Trafford as well. I do hope it does not happen, but that could be the case, man. We need him back under Erik ten Hag. He can become the best striker. Yes, man. That is the prospect, when I think about this particular sector, the way he had played in that Ole regime, I can't imagine how lethal Greenwood can be when he plays under, Erik ten Hag. We all know what Erik ten Hag, consists of the level of, what should I say? The level he have as a manager, as a coach. We have seen that when it came to Marcus Rashford, how he have evolved him in only 1 year. So I just couldn't imagine how great Greenwood would be under Erik ten Hag. That is absolutely true, Viru. That is absolutely true. The way I'm craving for him to come will get to young and energetic number 9. Yeah, man, absolutely, man. I don't like the term could. It portrays some lack of sureness. Yeah, man. It is not absolutely sure that he will come. The update has been that yeah, he could join. Adidas have given a green signal, and as Adidas is the largest, one of the biggest sponsor of our club. So if Adidas comply with the thought that yeah, making Greenwood come back would not bother them, so maybe other sponsors, will not be bothered as well. That is the point of view. But as Adidas have said that they do not have any power when it comes to selecting the, top 11, the starting 11, the lineup. There is no power whatsoever for them. So yeah, it is up to the club officials and maybe Erik ten Hag as well. So we will see, man, when that happens. Swaraj is saying, Erik ten Hag was happy with Andre Onana's Manchester United debut despite the goalkeeper conceding twice in a defeat to Real Madrid. Onana, a £47 million signing from Inter Milan, made his first United appearance and conceded after just 6 minutes when Jude Bellingham beat him with a sublime chip. Cameroon international Onana also led in a goal late on when Joselu beat him with a bicycle kick. But United boss ten Hag praised the 27-year-old's overall performance. I think he was good, solid, said ten Hag. He made 2 very good saves, so he was there in the moment the team needed him. He did his job. He integrated well in our team. This is the first time with Onana, and we have a lot of work to do. On the defining part for the second goal, we were not close at the back post, and it can't be that a goal can come there. There are rules we have to follow, but they will come quickly in the way that we integrate them into our way of play. Onana showed why ten Hag, who worked with him at Ajax, decided he was the right keeper to replace David De Gea, who left United after 12 years. See, man, the thing is that Swaraj or every other guy out there, the thing is that, as I have said, that second goal, that shouldn't have been the case. That player shouldn't have gotten all that time and space. That should not have been happened if Maguire tracked him well. As I have said so many times, Maguire acts like a lost child when he is in the field. He looks like he's confused. Where would he stand? He has no positioning ability. He has no positioning sense whatsoever. I will never understand. For a professional footballer, it is a preliminary, disposition to have that you have that positioning ability at the very least. You can be a shit defender, You can be shit with the ball, but at least you have that positioning sense that where you should be when you do not have the ball in your possession. So yeah, man, the player have that kind of time and space to have a to execute a bicycle kill. That shouldn't have been the case. That shouldn't have been the case. Absolutely not, man. So yeah, and see the thing is that as Erik ten Hag have also said about that. See the thing is that we need to give some time to build the trust between the goalkeeper and the centre backs. We have seen that the centre backs have passed to Onana, but it was quite clear to me at the very least that they were quite hesitant to do that, because if they are used to play with David De Gea, who wasn't like that, who didn't came out the box that often. So yeah, it will take some time for Licha and Varane to trust him the way they should. It will happen, but it will take some time, man. But when that happens, you guys will see some magic happening. I can assure you that, man, at the very least. Yeah, man. Thank you all of you guys for your support in the comment section, man. So please, guys, if any of you guys are new to this channel and watch my show and enjoy the show, please subscribe, man. It's absolutely free. It will cost you nothing, but it will help me out a lot, guys. So please, if you can, just do that. Shondipan is saying, Rohit reminds me of Serge Gnabry's injury at Arsenal. Ricky is saying this is a sad news and also good news. So United can get the Amrabat deal done. Yes, there have been some update about that as well. I will get into some other news, man. Right now, we will talk about Fred. There has been some news coming out regarding Fred from Fabrizio Romano himself. And he said, Galatasaray are still negotiating with Manchester United for Fred, trying to find a solution in the next days. Talks continue while there are also other clubs trying to enter the race. We all know that Fred's been also approached by Fulham and a couple of other clubs from Saudi Arabia, but the main target is Galatasaray. They have been very adamant about signing of the Fred, and Fred also wants to join the club. He have already in terms with the personal terms have been agreed within Galatasaray and Fred. So there's a huge possibility that he will be joining in the Galatasaray squad. Sorry, guys. So yeah, I think that could happen, man. If Galatasaray is willing to pay at least a 20 million of fee, maybe 17, 18 million plus 2-3 millions in add-ons, I think that should seal the deal. I think that would seal the deal. I do not think that other than some Saudi clubs, I do not think that we will be getting a 20 million pound upfront fee. I do not see that happening. Even with Fulham, maybe they will opt for 15 million plus 5 millions in add-on as well. So I guess it is what it is, man. You can't just manipulate and change, especially at this latter part of the transfer market. We are losing leverage each passing day when it comes to selling of the players. So that is why I have been so adamant about that we need to let go of our players while we can. Because every day we lose in the transfer market, those players will be even harder to get sold, man. Believe me. So yeah, guys, please let me know your opinion as well regarding the Fred subject. And there have been some news regarding Van de Beek as well. It's coming from Fabrizio Romano. He said, Real Sociedad are actively working to sign Donny Van de Beek from Manchester United. True as not Greek reported. Negotiations are ongoing, but still no agreement on formula of the deal and personal terms. Talks continue. Manchester United wait for Donny or Fred to leave, then push for Amrabat. So yeah, it is quite clear right now. There is no doubt that we need to sell at least one of our players so that we can pursue that Amrabat deal. We know that we are getting linked heavily each passing day. So yeah, if we want to make that deal happen, I really hope that we move soon regarding our sale process, man, our players selling process. So yeah, we should do that as soon as possible. Please let me know your opinion, guys. Please let me know that. Shuil is saying, now we have to sign Amrabat and sell Fred, Maguire, Mctominay and the Lord by another centre back and Jeremy Frimpong. I hope so, man. I hope so. It's heartbreaking to hear this news this morning. Get well soon, boy. We love you. Erik ten Hag made a huge promise to you that you will certainly have your chances this season. So don't lose hope. You will come back stronger. God knows why it happened. Probably to make the squad stronger. We can now go all out to get Amrabat. Yeah, man, absolutely. I will get into that, Mainoo subject. I will get into that. It's coming from Fabrizio Romano as well. He said even Manchester United confirmed officially as well that Manchester United confirmed that Kobbie Mainoo suffered an ankle injury and he is expected to be ruled out for the first part of the 2023-2024 season. In any case, Manchester United will push to sign a new midfielder in the next weeks. Sofian Amrabat remains high on the list. So in every other aspect of, when it comes to Fabrizio Romano posting about Manchester United midfield situation, he always mentioning that Amrabat deal, man. So I guess it is, it is quite imminent, man. We will see that deal happening when we can sell any one of those midfielders, whether it's Fred, Mctominay or Van de Beek, man. We will see that happening. And when it comes to Mainoo, it's absolutely heartbreaking. This was the thing we all were quite worried about, that the level, the seriousness of the injury, what it is. So yeah, as it stands right now, it was an ankle injury and he will be out for the first period of the season. They haven't mentioned how many weeks or months. It could be at least one or couple of months. So yeah, I mean, such a heartbreaking news, man. Such a heartbreaking news. The way he was going in, the way he was getting integrated in that first team squad, getting chance, getting selected as the first team squad, playing beside Casemiro versus Real Madrid. It should always be a dream for every other player, man. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he was living his dream. His dream didn't last long, and he have all the best wishes from all over the world. I'm pretty sure of that, and he will get stronger and he will come back even stronger. I do hope so, man. I absolutely hope so. The boy showed some real talent. I have had my doubt. I will not lie. I have said to you guys earlier that I have had my doubt about, Kobbie Mainoo. But after the game he played against Arsenal, I will give him the benefit of doubt of being a magnificent player in the near future. So it is a big, downfall that he have received that injury. But you know what? He will come back. He will come back stronger, guys. All of our love and support is with that guy. So yeah, man. My God protect you. I hope you come back stronger. Take care. Absolutely, man. Gautam is saying 1 mid is not enough because we participate in several competitions and also we will sell Fred, Mac and Van de Beek. See, Fred is going for sure. I guess Van de Beek is going as well. The thing is that when it comes to Fred, Van de Beek and Dean Henderson, the one thing I will say to those guys, the one positive thing I have seen in the past few weeks, that at least they care for their career. They care for their career. They do not care to sit around on the bench, in Manchester United. They want game time. They want to be a first team player, and they are already gotten the idea that they will not be the first team player in the coming season. So they do want to move on. But it is not the case when it comes to a player like Scott McTominay and Harry Maguire. No matter how serious they look in the ground, they are not very serious about their career because they are not moving. We all know, as the news are coming up regarding, Maguire, they are saying that it is coming from Samuel Luckhurst, and he is saying Harry Maguire is the likeliest defender to leave Manchester United if they receive a bid over 40 million pounds. West Ham have indicated they will increase their rejected offer of 20 million pounds. We already know that West Ham had put in their offer of 20 million pounds. So, and they have also indicated that they will come up with a higher offer, but I do not think that it will reach anywhere near 40 million plus. I do not see that happening, man. It could be at the very best, if you ask me, West Ham can go for 25 million upfront plus 5 million pounds in add-ons. And I'm saying these on pounds. 25 million pounds is not a very small deal, man. 25 million pounds is around 35 million euro, 30 to 35 million euros plus 5 million or plus 7-8 million euros in add-ons. That is, getting you up to that 40 million mark. I guess that could happen. That could be the case, but 40 million pounds, I do not think that is going to happen. I absolutely do not think, no matter what we say as fans, that West Ham have received a lot of money by selling Declan Rice, but that does not mean that they will spend half of it on Harry Maguire, man. That is not their liability that Harry Maguire is such a shit player with such a huge wage. That is not their liability. So yeah, we have to keep that in mind that yeah, if West Ham are willing to pay that 200 grand a week wage to Harry Maguire for the coming 2 seasons, the 2 seasons he have left with us in contract. So yeah, if West Ham are willing to do that, we may see Manchester United compromising on his fee. And I think that should be the case, and I think that will be the case, man. Please let me know your opinion as well in that West Ham, in that Maguire situation as well. And there has been some news about Mctominay as well. This is coming from Manchester Evening News. They have said a move for Mctominay depends on the severity of Mainoo's injury and whether United receive an acceptable offer. The club have valued Mctominay at between 40 to 50 million pounds. I seriously don't get in what universe they are fixing this price, man. 40 to 50 million pounds for Mctominay. I mean, seriously, 50 million pounds, I think 60, 65 million euros for a player like Scott McTominay. Who will pay that? I don't know, man. Who is going to pay that? But anyway, they have said that the club have valued Mctominay at between 40 to 50 million pounds after West Ham expressed interest. Mctominay, 26, has 2 years left on his contract, but West Ham are in the market for a new midfielder to replace Declan Rice, and McTominay's agent Colin Murdoch played under Hammers manager David Moyes at Preston North End in the late 90s. So yeah, the person who is right now, Scott McTominay's agent, he was a player at some point and he played under David Moyes. So yeah, there can be some links in between. So that deal can happen, but I do not think that West Ham would be paying us 50 million pounds for a player like McTominay. I absolutely do not see that happening. Believe me, if we can get 60 million in total, 30 million each for Maguire and McTominay from West Ham, we should absolutely accept that deal. We should absolutely accept that deal, man. 60 million pounds. It means would be around 70, 75 million euros for those 2 players only. We will still have Fred left for selling. We will still have left Van de Beek for selling, Dean Henderson, Brandon Williams, and all those guys. So yeah, man, we should do that deal if West Ham are willing to pay 30 million pounds each for Harry Maguire and McTominay. That can happen. All of you guys requesting for that 130 subscribers. I'm so pleased to see that. So please, guys, if any one of you are new to this channel, enjoying my shows, enjoying all of our sessions, so please, guys, just hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. And you know what? This is not going to cost you anything, but it will help me a lot, man. A lot. I know that this is a small community, but this is a very strong community, as you guys have proven over and over. I must say that you do not need to prove that, but yeah, you guys have done that. So I will always be grateful for that, guys. All of you guys are absolute legends, man. Always kudos to you guys. Rishabh is saying, I'll be sad to see him go quality team player. Best of luck, Fred Garrett. Yeah, man, he was a good squad player. I must say that. If I'm being honest, was he as good as to be a Manchester United starter? I do not think that. I would prefer a player like Amrabat or Mainoo over Scott McTominay and Fred. But yeah, Fred has given us some good matches. He have given us some good moments and stuff. I will always be grateful for that. But I do not think that he was up to the mark to be an out-and-out Manchester United player, man, to be very honest. Shreyans is saying, surely he's a good enough squad player for United. Really would like to keep him, but respect Erik ten Hag's decision. Yeah, man, absolutely, man. Please, guys, let me know all of your guys, all of your opinion regarding all the subjects we have been talking about. Maguire, about McTominay. All you guys have been pretty vocal about Greenwood. So please let me know about all those decisions as well, man. Please let me know that. Fred is a good bowler. He played a pivotal role in reconstruction of the Ten Hag era. For now, it's time for him to say goodbye and look for the new challenges. We shall miss him. Absolutely, Rahul. Absolutely spot on, man. He has done a decent job. As I have said, the only problem I had with Fred was his inconsistency. He can play absolutely brilliantly in the first half, and he can be absolutely shit in that very match in the second half. That was the problem with Fred. Was there quality in Fred? Absolutely there was. He had some absolute potential, but he wasn't consistent. And that is one thing that is a massive con when it comes to a player. When you are playing for such a club like Manchester United, you do need consistency. But absolutely, man, as you have just said, he has been of great service in the club for the past year. So yeah, I wish him absolutely best. I wish him absolutely best, man. Or if we say, I'm not happy of letting Fred out of the club. He plays a vital role in the midfield. I think Eric Ten Hag should change his decision. Man, if he is, as we all know that he was going to try out Mainoo in the coming season, which is not going to happen right away as he is injured right now, but that will happen for sure. And if we can secure Amrabat, that would be a great update on McFred. So we were McFred with Casemiro, we were left with Mctominay and Fred. And this coming season with Casemiro, we will be left with Mainoo and Amrabat. I guess that will be a huge upgrade, man. That will be a huge upgrade. And he has only 1 year left in his contract. He would have gone for free in the coming year. So I guess it is the right time to let him go, man. It is absolutely the right time to let him go. Indrajit is saying, let him bring more money back. If we sell Fred, Van de Beek and Maguire, then buy Amrabat and HOJLUND, United will be the best team in England. Let's not jump into that, man, because some other teams have made some absolute fantastic, transfers in this transfer market. But yeah, we will definitely one of them if we can play, the way Eric Ten Hag wants. I know that Eric Ten Hag haven't been supported the way he deserved, but the players he is getting right now could do an impressive job in the coming season, man. At least I hope so. Fushil is saying, keep Fred and sell Van de Beek. I don't think that will be the case, man. We are looking to sell both of them. Fred should not leave, just allow Maguire to leave the club, though it's less than 20 million. See, the thing is that, man, I do not think that our club will let go of Harry Maguire in less than 20 million. If it was up to me, if I was the owner of the club, I would have let him go for free, man. Believe me. I would have found any way to just get rid of him. But as it stands, as we are still owned by those, Glazers, so yeah, they will want to suck out some money out of those transfers, and the money they are asking is absolutely ridiculous. Even I don't think that they think that they will get those kind of money. I'm sure even they don't think that they will get those amount of money. That is absolutely not possible. So I guess, as I just said, 60 million pounds for both of those players, for Mctominay and Maguire, it would be an absolute good deal, man. That would be a fantastic deal to make if that happens. If that happens. Obi is saying, since Manchester United bought Mount, I haven't seen his impact when it's time to separate fight between Martinez and opponents. Did United buy a security player? See, the thing is that we are trying out things, right? We are seeing absolutely clearly that Eric Ten Hag is trying out some combinations, like playing Rashford in the middle, playing Mount as the number 10, playing Bruno in the right. So these things he is trying actively, and I will give a thumbs up to Eric Ten Hag at the very least, because see, the preseason is there for that exact reason. Preseason is the time you try out new things, so you can see what works the most. What is the most effective way to go into the season to try out? You need those preseason matches, and this is the best time to try out any new combinations, and that is exactly what Eric Ten Hag is doing. So that is the main reason we are seeing some players not playing the way they should, because they are not in their natural positions. We have seen, versus that Real Madrid match, that Bruno wasn't that effective, to be very honest. I love my captain. I respect my captain. We all know how brilliant a player he is, but he wasn't that much effective in that right wing. I will never prefer Bruno in the right wing. So yeah, I guess these are the things that Eric Ten Hag is trying, and we will see Mount getting integrated in this current squad. But I guess that it will take some time, and we have to be a little bit patient about this, about our new players. For them, this is a new squad, a new gameplay style. So it will take some time to get accustomed, man. So we have to keep those things in mind as well. Ishan is saying it is a word calling in the middle of the pack. Yeah, man, absolutely. I have no doubt about that. Rajdeep is saying make him go. Let's get another better midfielder. That is the plan, Rajdeep. That is the plan, man. Galatasaray make it quick. We want Amrabat ASAP. See, the thing is that the way Galatasaray is moving on with this particular Fred deal, I do not think that it would happen before the coming week, man. It would take at least a week or so to complete the Fred deal. The way it is going, the way they are increasing the bid, we all know they have started with 6 million and now they are on 10 million. I'm pretty sure that they will reach around 15 million in the coming days, but it will take some days, at least 7 to 10 days, in my opinion, if you ask me, man. Anindo is saying, if reports are correct, they want 8 billion now. While bastards that Wolves game needs postponing, nasty sin spending. Yeah, man. There are some reports coming out. I wasn't sure. As I said so many times to all of you guys, I do not just say the news out loud. I cross-check them. I refer them from every other credible journalist. The thing you have said about 8 billion, yeah, it has came out from some UK outlets, but those are not very trustworthy ones, because see, the thing is that if it really was the case about 8 billion, it can be the case, but as it stands right now, no credible journalists are talking about it at this very moment. But it can happen. We are talking about the Glazers. Anything can happen, because see, the thing is that the amount 6 billion they were asking for, it has been 8-9 months they have been asking for that money. So the way, we all know how greedy they are, so it's quite natural to assume that after spending 8-9 months, that when they are saying, yeah, we are getting, closing in on that 6 billion price tag, so maybe if we push those, bidders, they can accumulate a bit more. So I guess that could be the case. They are asking for 8 billion. That could be the case, man. But there are, at this particular moment, there are no, journalists out there talking about that. No credible journalists are talking about that, but that can happen, man. We can see this, this news breaking in the coming hour or so, maybe tomorrow. That can happen, as we already know that, from Sky, we have learned yesterday that, yeah, we will know something about the sale process. We will get some clarification regarding the sale process of the club in the coming week when our team returns from the US tour. I mean, what is the connection between US tour and our, the club selling? I will never understand that. But as the news have came that it is the, way it is going to be go. So yeah, man, I think we will hear some kind of clarification. As I said yesterday, that it is not going to be like that the Glazers will announce that, yeah, we have sold the club to that some X party or Y party. That is not going to be the case. We will just have a bit of clarification of what is going on right now, which I'm pretty sure that they will say they are still, conducting the process. They are still very much in the process. They are still thinking to what to do about regarding the sale process. I'm pretty sure that will be the upgrade, that massive upgrade that we all are waiting for. We all know how the Glazers work, man. They will not give us any substantial information until and unless they're absolutely sure about that. So yeah, man. And I do not think that they are very near about making any kind of decisions, believe me. They just want to drag the sale process, man. They just want to drag the sale process so that they can get as much as they can. Because this will be, if they are actually willing to sell the club, this will be the final bite they will be taking out of Manchester United, and they want it to be massive. So yeah, man. If they ask for 8 billions, I wouldn't be shocked at all. Shivani is saying, please guys, engage in the comment when I do want to talk to you guys. Manchester United, not worth 8 billion. No club is worth 8 billion. Everyone hates the Glazers. Why don't they just go? The fans don't like them. Man, they don't give a shit who likes them or who dislikes them. Believe me, man. They just does not give a single, shit about that particular aspect of our club. They have known all the while for the past 10, 12 years that all the fans just hate them. But that haven't changed a single thought process of our owners, man. They have been, taking those dividends. They have been sucking the club dry out. They have been taking money year in, year out. They have been selling all those shares over the years. So yeah, they will continue that way. They do not care what the fans think about them. Believe me, that is not even the last thing in their mind, man. Gulpreet is saying, Sky Sports came out and said there are developments announced next week. What that means, God knows. However, Beckham has come out in the last few days and said the Glazers should sell and he wants to be involved in some way. Personally, I am hoping the partners up with the Sheikh. I don't know, man. As we have already talked about that, elaborately in our previous session yesterday, that yeah, we all know what Beckham have said, and it was absolutely brilliant to see those words coming out of our legend, which was actually needed, because we have all seen how our legends can go silent when it comes to the Glazers sale process. So it was absolutely refreshing to see David Beckham coming out loud about what the Glazers have been doing. I know that he have defended him as well, because it was quite political, but he have also bashed them as well. He have clearly mentioned that it is the time for the Glazers to go right now. Because if you lose the trust of fans, especially from the clubs like Manchester United, you just do not gain that back. There is just no way back towards the heart of the fan. That will just not happen. Even if they go out and buy players like Harry Kane and Kylian Mbappe, believe me, we fans will still want those Glazers out. And that is the case, especially for me. I hope that will be the case for you guys as well. So yeah, there is nothing, absolutely nothing they can do to change our mind regarding their, credibility. So yeah, man. We need to get match-going fans to copy what just top oil are doing. Invade pitch when game starts, sit on the pitch with Glazers outside. That can happen, man. Those things can absolutely happen. We have already seen how aggressive our fan base can get. A couple of years back when it was that Liverpool match that got cancelled. So yeah, we can see even more serious stuffs going on around if they announce that they are going to stay in the club. As I've said, they will face a shitstorm, man. They will absolutely face that. Old Trafford as ticket demand is sky high. The Glazers are always going to win until they decide to sell. The fans are like an annoying fly. They just swat away. Glory, glory, Man United, Glazers out. Green and gold until we are sold. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. See, the thing is that, man, we can't let fans stop to go Old Trafford and watch the match and support our players. If we don't go to Old Trafford and support our players, that would be unfair to our players, because they will not be getting any home support. I know that would give a hard-on statement, a hardcore statement to the Glazers, but the thing is that I do not think that will be the case, man. It would be quite hard to achieve that. So yeah, man. Steve is saying, protest at the offices of the major sponsors, no football banning order for protesting there. That's where the real money in United comes from. We have to make United a toxic brand that sponsors do not want to be connected to associated with. United have effectively stopped any serious match boycotts by revoking your season's tickets if it doesn't get scanned at the gate. I think, but correct me if I'm wrong, it's 3 matches missed, your ticket is revoked. A very clever move by them to make sure the ground appears full. Or am I cynical in my old age? Completed effort against all major sponsors is needed. Don't get me wrong, I love the Glazers out banner seen above the tunnel when the teams come out, but the parasites couldn't give a fuck, it doesn't hurt them. Absolutely, Steve, you're absolutely spot on about that. Now imagine if that banner was something derogatory against, say, Adidas. I'm pretty sure the top boys at Adidas would be more pissed off at their band being slagged off on national TV. That could happen, Steve. That could absolutely happen, man. There is a huge probability of that happening. Steve is saying, and all of you guys are saying 130, please. So I will request as well, if anyone is new in this channel, in this community, and enjoying this show, We are live every day at 4 p.m. and 11 p.m. in Indian Standard Time. So please, guys, if you enjoy my shows and our community, please hit the subscribe button. Please, man, our only target is 130 right now. I guess we're only one away from achieving that. So please, help us doing that, man. Just help us doing that. And that is the one thing I will ever ask from you guys, man. That is the one thing. Ishank is saying, reality is nothing will happen. The Glazers are staying out, staying put. Funny how the media has gone quiet on the takeover. Now United signed Mount and Onana. It shut up the majority of the fans. Another Glazer tactic. Yeah, man. They are all about like master stroke, man. They are all about master strokes. When everything is going down to shit, they comes out and do something. That all the fans will change their mind overnight, and we will praise, oh Lord Glazer. Thank you, man. Thank you, God, for giving us a owner like Glazer, so that we are able to, sign Mason Mount and Andre Onana after spending 3 fucking months. That is not going to be the case, man. Believe me, they will face some shitstorm. Believe me, that will be the case. I said it on day one. It was a clever tactic by the Glazer parasites to up the shares. Why in God's name would they sell? Just ask yourself the question. They get massive yearly dividends milking the club. Yeah, man, absolutely. You are right, man. But as I've said, there can be some, massive outcomes, massive consequences, the way they are, manipulating the shares. So the Wall Street share market will not, react to that very kindly. They can get harsh at times. So yeah, I think that if they delay the process any more, they will get some pressure from Wall Street as well, man. That can happen, believe me. Fans are exhausted by them not selling. The only time the United was the Super League. Yeah, man, yeah. Security alerts will get matches called off. That can happen, Gautam. We can see that our first match getting called off, man. If they come out next week and say that they are going to be in the throne in the coming years. No thank you point to this is get a football banning order for a few years, lose your season ticket, wait 15 plus years to get it back if you're lucky. Probably never ever allowed back in Old Trafford to support the team. I hate the Glazers too, but also love going to watch Eves week in week as I have done for years. Yes, maybe renewing my season ticket every year is lining the pockets of them greedy Yanks, but that's all they get from me. I don't merchandise from Old Trafford. I don't buy real shirts for United. I don't buy matchday programs and don't buy food or drinks inside out. Remember, Red Devils love United, hate Glazers. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. See, the thing is that if some guys are going out and buying our club's jersey, I'm pretty sure in their mind they are not funding the Glazers. The only reason they are going out and buying our merchandise and buying season tickets or buying match day tickets, whatever they're buying regarding our club, it's only because they love Manchester United. I can relate to you guys, man. I understand what you're trying to say, Steve. You're absolutely right about that. But we should keep in mind that we shouldn't judge the fans who are actually buying the club merchandise, because it is not like that they're buying the merchandise to fund the Glazers. That I love Glazers so much, I want to buy the merchandise. It's not like that. I know that at the end of the day, Glazers will get some share out of those things. But what can you do, man? They are the owners of the club. So yeah, they will get all the things that we don't want them to get, but that will happen. So yeah, we shouldn't judge anyone who is buying the ticket or who is buying the season ticket or who is buying the merchandise of the club. They are all doing those stuff because they love Manchester United. That is the only reason that is driving them to do all those stuff, man. We want the cockroaches out, full sale now. Yeah, man, absolutely. Bit of an insult to cockroaches there. Absolutely spot on, Osman. It is insulting cockroaches when you compare Glazers to them, man. Absolutely. It's not going to happen. They know how much they are hated by the fans and they still cling on. And now they have told Eric Ten Hag that he will have the funds he needs to buy whatever player he wants, hoping to win back the fan support. Don't think they'd have said that of the plan to sell. I don't know, man, what they've said to Eric Ten Hag, because that has not been official. That exactly what gone through between Eric Ten Hag and the Glazers. But I'm pretty sure that they have given some kind of assurance to Eric Ten Hag. I'm pretty sure they will give that. We will see in the coming week what they come out and say, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, you are right, man. And I love Sheikh Jassim. Yeah, man, we all love Sheikh Jassim. We all love. I love all of you guys. Man, absolutely, you guys have been absolute legends in the chat, and I will always be grateful for that. And I will say it for the last time in this session that please, guys, if anybody is new, please join our channel, our community. It's a very friendly community. You will enjoy. We can talk about Manchester, at least twice a day. So yeah, man. Just do it if you want. If you like to talk about Manchester United, man. So yeah, man. Don't worry, guys. We will reach our 130, 140, 150 marks. I'm pretty sure that nothing will stop us from achieving that. So yeah, man. Thank you and kudos to all of you guys as always for showing such incredible love and support, man. That is just fantastic. That is absolutely brilliant. So anyway, guys, I will bid bye right now. So I will see you in my 11 p.m. show tonight. Hope you guys can join me there and we will have our talk then, man. So until then, goodbye, man, and take care, man. Yeah, Rohit, I will be online at exact 11 p.m. I will not be late tonight. I promise you guys. I will get online sharp 11 p.m. tonight, man. So see you guys there. Goodbye. Take care, man.